Very cool.
عارفة.
اولا انا فين كده لا ما بود وسط باش ولا باش بالخيدان
نو
لانه
عارف عارف.
This was such a fun piece to watch. There were so many wonderful elements that came together in this film. I loved the music. It really helped build this mysterious, dangerous setting. And visually, everything was so awesome. I loved the colors that they used in the beginning and the change from a dark to light setting in the end. That really contributed to the storytelling. The action sequences were fantastic too. Everything was really tight. The sound effects weren't sloppy. I just thought they did a really great job with this one.
I thought this was really, really interesting. I really liked how it was done and the kind of the classic components that you see a lot of times when you have movies that like reference meeting like a human version of the devil or a devil that appears in Earth or on Earth, with being like mysterious and kind of charismatic and willing to like make deals and interact, but that he has these kind of little demon minions to send out into his bidding. I thought was fun, and I liked the dynamic between the two main characters, not the devil obviously, but the two humans, and I thought they had an interesting banter and an interesting dynamic that translated really well over film, and to kind of go through everything that they went through, and you don't quite understand how their relationship is, and what their pre-existing relationship was, and then at the very end, him kind of like waking up after everything's done and having that moment of realization with her bandana around the duffel bag that still has all the money in it. I thought that was a really well done moment.
The fourth is of a devil. I thought a really great building of anticipation throughout the piece and the mystery. It got quite intense, and I think that the pacing kept it up throughout. But really excellent themes of control and power and what we would do for that. And what are the biggest motivators for people. I thought the environment and the settings were great. Really interesting mystery of running through these back alleys. I thought it was great scouting. And I thought the performances were also quite stellar and built up the mystery and held the gravity of the situation quite well.
This had such a really well done story. Right from the opening, it captures your attention and it takes you on this journey that you're kind of constantly wondering what's going to happen next. I thought that it was really well acted, and I loved the whole look of this piece. What the director of photography did, what they did in editing, how all of the colors were very, very subtle. It kind of had this film noir feel to it with the subtlety, the muted colors and everything. All of your actors were great. I thought that they did a great job on the stunts too. A lot of those stunts were hard and they were very, very believable. And the story was just really cool to watch this evolve and watch what happens to her and how kind of things sort of come full circle with her was really, really great. So nice job.
What's important in this film is that it's a very interesting twist on the old tale of Faust. What would it take to persuade you to give up your soul? Or in this case, give up the soul of someone who you may love or may not love. It is cleverly done, well timed. You'll enjoy seeing scenes of old Tbilisi. And I have to say, Nina, which is actually a common name in Georgia, does a lovely job as the actress, and I hope to see her in other productions, not just in Georgia, but also in European, possibly even North America.
The Fourth is of a Devil was such an interesting film. It was really unique. I loved the concept. I thought that they did a great job of keeping the story going with the action and the anticipation. There was never a dull moment, and yeah, I feel like you're always just interested to know what's going to happen next. What is all this? They obviously messed with the wrong person. What is she going to do? And I thought it had a great ending. Just really interesting. I almost wish it was longer because I'd love to know more about who this kind of devil, demon, entity person is, and his little like masked cronies who apparently are impossible to kill. Just really fascinating, really well done. I feel like it had potential to, if it wasn't done properly, it could have been like, it could have looked kind of cheesy, but it was fantastic. It was totally believable, and I thought that the performances from the actors were also stellar. Great job.
I definitely enjoyed my time with The Fourth is of a Devil. What really hooked me was just the message of it all, of not taking others for granted. Just seeing our main characters grow throughout the short time that we had them. It was a very solid character arc, and I loved growing with them. I also loved just the notion of stealing from the devil. It was a very interesting spin on the whole deal with the devil archetype, and I found myself very immersed, very hooked throughout this one, and I enjoyed my time watching it.
This, I think, is an excellent premise. I like the conversation with the character and the fighting sequences. They were so well thought in this urban scenario with staircases and the bar. It was just very well sequenced. I really enjoyed the fighting. Then the script with the conversation with this entity and the whole drinking tree and deciding who gets what. It is just a lot of feelings go through, and it is very thoughtful. I think the meaning is quite deep, and I really appreciate this production. Young characters or actors, and then a more experienced character with this uniqueness. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I now know for my new legend, but drinking a fourth shot. It was great.